going on, guys? B-Rad, Quarter Jet Ski Adventures. I'm just gonna show you kind of a budget speaker build. A lot of people wondering, you know, about the JBL charge speakers and whatnot, which I used to have them up here. Worked great. I did find an easier way to do it. I'm gonna walk you through it. So I bought these pile speakers. You can see it here. They're for like a wakeboard tower or a UTV, and they come with this piece here. It sits on there like so, right? So that you got your circular part. If you take it off, throw it away, then you can just take the speaker itself, drill 2 holes through the back side of this plastic, mounts on there just fine. Now the reason I waited to make the video was because I wanted to see how durable it was. Now I've had it on here probably almost 2 months. I have not had one break. It hasn't fallen off. There's no cracks in the plastic, nothing. So I feel like it's working pretty good. Also, I bought a $20 auxiliary battery off of Amazon. In the Seadoo GTI front, that I know for sure, there's a storage spot in the front built for the second battery. So I put the second battery in there. So anyway, I bought this battery off of Amazon. It was like 20 bucks. Mounted it in the front. It's down behind this plate in this little foam bracket down there. And I wired it to what I'm about to wire this one to. So I put the amp to this. Right, power, ground, put the remote in with it. Yeah, you can't turn it off while you're riding, but you can just unplug it when you stop. Seems pretty easy. So I've got a wire running, or I've got a wire like this that runs from the auxiliary battery up to the front, and I just plug it in, put the seat on, ready to go. Come home, plug it into the battery charger. Takes maybe, I don't know, hour or so, back fully charged. And so far I've been able to pull about 6 hours continually running the music, and the battery then starts to die around 6 hours ish. You can put bigger battery in there, you can do whatever. You can run it out to ski. I personally want to be able to listen to music while we're chilling at the beach and not worry about killing the battery on the ski, so I just figured this was easier. It's not at all attached to the ski. The battery's just strapped down, but there's no, you know, there's no wiring going to the ski, so it's not drawing any power off the ski whatsoever. So anyways, let me get these panels off and I'll kind of walk you through it. It's pretty cakewalk. Also comes with this volume control, and you just cut the hole in there. Goes that way down. I mean, it works pretty good so far. So let me get these panels off and I'll come back and show you what we're working with. Alright, so the panel's off. Now, right about where the Yeti sticker is where it's going to end up being, the holes drilled. Something I learned off of YouTube. Just take a piece of blue tape, put it where you need it to be, line it up, there's your pattern. So let me get that put on here and then I'll give you a look at that. Alright, holes drilled, speakers mounted tight. You can see, super easy. That is one thing that you do need to do. Comes with these screws, pretty long. Ran to the Ace hardware store, picked up shorter ones, stainless. So let me get this on and then I'll get the other panel off and we'll go there, and then we'll get to the amp part of it all. Alright, other panel's off. There's your tape on there. I'm gonna drill out those holes, put that speaker on, and then we'll get to the amp part, which, I mean, it's not rocket science, but I'll just walk you through it. So the speaker's mounted, and then I drilled out the hole for the volume control. Put that in, and then I'll head over there. Alright, so we got this, which is like a glove box. On my other one, I just mounted that right there with 2 of the screws, and then the speaker wire just come through here, and I just tied everything, you know, made it all tighter and put it all up there, zip tied it on, and then again you got the plug right there that just plugs right into the plug. So let me get this stuff mounted and then I'll show you again what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so it's all back together. I mean, got the bolts put in and stuff first, but see, we got our volume controller there. Tuck the wires up in there. Again, this is pretty cheap. I think all in all, the speakers might have been 60 bucks, and I think the amp, I did do a non-Bluetooth in mine at first. I will be swapping that out because that's a pain in the butt. I did a Bluetooth in my wife's, which is the one we just did. Just Bluetooth right to her phone, works perfect. I think the amp was maybe 60 bucks, so battery, speakers, amp, everything all in, 120 bucks, and it may not be as bassy maybe as the stock BRP speakers, but it's about $900 less, so I think give it a shot, or you know, you could go a different route and with the same concept. I just want to put something out there for people to take a peek at and see there are other options. Again, I've had mine on for a few months, jumped waves, wakes, everything. To be honest with you, if you've seen my other video about the cup holder, I had the cup holder fall off again, but with the strap it did fall into the footwell, but the speakers did not break, did not crack, did nothing, so they stayed right where I had them. So it works pretty good. Check it out. Thanks for watching the video. Hit like, hit subscribe. Be more videos to come. Appreciate it.